When you look at the world today, it's far from the legacy any of us would want to leave behind. The statistics are alarming. The UN now expects the global population to reach 11 billion by 2100. Did you know that 1 in 9 people in the world do not have enough to eat? Or that 60% of the world's hungry are women? Each year, 1/3 of all the food that the world produces is lost or wasted. All of the world's big problems were at our doorstep, and in front of us was an opportunity to do something about it. That got us thinking, what could we do differently, daily, collectively, that would leave a dent in the universe? So at Jazeera International Catering, we set our focus on 4 core areas: food wastage reduction, helping our neighbors out, full social rights for our employees, and fulfilling our civic responsibilities. How did we do it? We designed an overall strategy for sustainability. We call it the 4E strategy. Each of our employees were educated, enabled, empowered, and engaged in effectively deploying responsible change wherever they were. We've put in stone non-discriminatory practices, a work-life balance, occupational health and safety guidelines with the OHSAS 18001 certification, training and education with career milestones and skill developments along the way. We set better standards for our employees to benefit and experience from, so that they could take those experiences outside of themselves. The next step was to create a CSR policy, followed by training and creating reports on sustainability issues. Taking care of our environment was our top priority. To meet this need, we had to develop ways of producing more food while using fewer resources. The procurement plan was revised, and vegetables with high wastage were avoided. Packaging specifications were changed to ensure reduction of waste at the point of generation. Daily food production was planned based on camp occupancy and customer preference, plus portion control in food through staff training. Customer education was introduced through awareness campaigns and flash mob skits. We were seeking innovative ways to curtail our waste. So we installed waste compactors and waste digesters. The waste digester is a marvelous piece of machinery that contains microorganisms that digest food waste, breaking down fats, oils and grease using an anaerobic process. In it, food wastes exit as nutrient-rich grey water which cleanses the drain pipes as it flows by. Our food wastage reduced drastically in 3 years from 1,841 tons to 825 tons, saving our planet from 1,756 tons of waste. That's a 55% reduction in waste, which translates to a reduction of 2,200 tons of carbon emissions and a 8,942 meter cube reduction in greenhouse gas emission. General waste was down from 4,660 tons in 2011 to 2,332 tons in 2014, a reduction of 2,328 tons in 3 years. The use of cooking oil dropped 1,550 litres in 3 years. And our plastic recycling was up 35.23 tons from 15.97 tons in 2011 to recycling 51.2 tons in 2014. As a result, our food costs were down by 25% and our purchase costs saw a 7% reduction. The future seems bright as we explore possibilities of converting used cooking oil into biodiesel. But we didn't just stop there. Our highly motivated staff have consistently gone above their call of duty with their hands-on approach at cleanup drives, blood donation camps, can collection events, planting trees, while celebrating Global Environment Day. Giving outside of the community and helping our neighbors has been apparent in our way of life at JIC, like the school kit packing campaign, or working closely with Red Crescent since 2011 in providing continual relief to the famine victims of Syria, along with consistent refugee aid. Our employees were involved in every aspect of the welfare giving of the company. In fact, employee involvement in welfare jumped from 55% to 81% in 3 years. Within the UAE, we ensure that our supplies are purchased from local suppliers, that the local community is employed, and that we reinvest a portion of our profits back into the local region. As a company with a conscience, we have a strong stance on anti-corruption practices, responsible lobbying, transparency, legal compliance, honest product service, and labeling without any compromises on the health and safety of our customers. Fulfilling our environmental, social, economic, and civic responsibilities makes us who we are at Al Jazeera International Catering. At the core of our business lies a deep-rooted desire to be the change we hope to see. After all, it's our planet, and it's our responsibility to leave it better than we found it.